Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Granny Joe Show. So, this is Perma. I've already did a whole playthrough of this game, and then at the end of the game, I guess I did a fail state, like I failed the game, and then the game just like got out of the game, like it just shut the game down when I failed, and this is really bad for streamers because when that happens, often our recordings get destroyed. So to the game developer, please don't do that kind of stuff to develop. You know, I'm saying this to developers. If you have a fail state, just bring it to a menu or give people the option to exit the game themselves. Don't just shut the game down for them, because then all their recording is lost. And so I'm having to redo this. So yeah, this is called Perma. It's a free game off of itch.io. Looks really cute. So I'll just try to run you guys through it, I guess, again. So I really like the character designs of the game. I think it looks really nice. It's kind of what draws me to it. It's kind of a Stardew Valley inspired game. However, it is like it doesn't feel like this game is really all that complete. There isn't really an invitation to play or like a good introduction to the gameplay or how to play the game. So when I first played it, I was very confused on what I was doing, because it was just, as you can see, not really an explanation, not really like like a tutorial. Even though you don't really have to have tutorials for a game like this. Like Stardew Valley doesn't really have a tutorial. It's not like, hey, when you have seeds, plant the seeds, don't water them. It doesn't do that. It's just that it gives the player enough time to experiment and explore to where they learn the game. And then there's like an invitation to play of like, there's a cutscene at the beginning of Stardew Valley to introduce you to the plot. You meet a character right away, and they talk to you about themselves. They tell you about the grandfather that you had that lent you the farm. You're able to go into the farm to see how your farm looks from the inside. There's just a lot of stuff there at the beginning of the Stardew Valley to invite the player in, to teach them how to play the game and keep them interested. But here, there's not a whole lot. Like, I'm just kind of spawning this map with no explanation of why I'm here or who I am. There's this house right here, which I had no idea what it was. I actually thought it was runes. So I clicked on it, and then it just started the day, started the next day. So not really, like, all that great, because I guess I found out the hard way that time in this game is pretty important. But that wasn't introduced to me, so I didn't know that clicking on the, whatever that is, a house, I didn't realize that it would skip a day and kind of ruin things for me. There's no watering. Why did I drop that? See, stuff like that. Like, I dropped this. I don't even know how. Click on it. So you don't really water plants or anything, so it's not really all that interactive of a game. You just plant them, and that's it. So yeah, not a whole lot of strategy. There's this guy right here that you talk to. I'm Gilbert. I own a shop in town. I heard you were going to farm on this plot of land. It must be nice to grow your own vegetables. I've been trying to get my hands on 10 tomatoes for weeks now. The local farmers prefer to cultivate other, easier species. I could always try to buy some from one of the big distributors, but they won't give me a fair price. Sigh. Well, so I've been doing a lot of reading, so my voice is all going out. Oh, I'm sorry if I started rambling about myself. Well, I have to go back to work, but if you need anything at all, don't hesitate to come by. So, you could have failed the game if you wait too long, I guess, to plant the things. And he comes up to you and he's like, I gave up on you and I used a big distributor, which I liked because it was kind of like really startling because he just kind of walked up to me. But then it failed the game. Like, it got out of the game when he did this, and it was really strange. Hey, you have to buy some honey, handmade, organic, gluten-free. I'm sure you'll love it. See, again, I don't know what the point of honey is. It's like, oh, I got honey. It's like, but what does that do? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm sure you'll love it. What, you just moved here? Oh, I think I heard the mayor talking about you. Well, I'm Eric, best beekeeper in the area. It's nice to meet you. I've only been in this town myself for 6 months, but I could still be helpful if you need anything. Speaking about help, did you bring any seeds to start your little farm? Well, if you didn't, don't fret. See, like, did you bring any seeds? But I never even got the opportunity to bring seeds, so I don't know what he means. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like, it's like if you play Stardew Valley, then you know what he's talking about. But if you have never played Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon or any of those games, a lot of the stuff would not make any sense. You had no idea what was happening. So, well, if you don't fret, for I have my possession, in my possession, 10 tomato seed bags, and I'll trade them for you for 10 carrots. Just please don't tell anyone about this. I don't think we're supposed to trade outside of the official market. So, and also the nav mesh is not great. If you don't know what nav mesh is, it basically just helps characters walk around objects when you click on the screen. Not great. So when you click on over here, sometimes she just randomly stops and doesn't want to walk, like right now, like I'm clicking and she's not doing anything. But this happens, like they get caught on an object and they do that. Whoa, and then she just she did a crazy flip. Okay, so let's talk to this girl. Welcome to Marine's Pub. What can I serve you? Wait a second, honey, are you even old enough to drink? Oh, you just arrived in town, I see. Well, I'm Marine. I own the only bar in town. Come talk to me if you want to hear some fresh gossip or if you ever feel bored. And then after this, there's just not a whole lot to do in the game. There's not a whole lot of people to talk to or really get to know. Well, she's freaking on the nav mesh again. So they really need to fix that nav mesh because, she gets caught and stuff. There's not a whole lot to do. The only thing you can do is just go to sleep. Come on, go, walk, please walk. Okay, thank you. She loves to get caught on these fences. So, like, this is the only thing you can really do. You can't do a whole lot beyond that. There's no one new to talk to. There's no new stories. You just sleep. You know? So there's not, like... I just wait for the carrots to be, like, over. You know? Because there's not a whole more. So it just needs more development. Like, the game needs to be worked on a little bit more. So that there's just a little bit more to do. It just feels very unfinished, which I think it is unfinished. Because I'm pretty sure the game developer just put it up here so that people can critique the game. So I don't think it's done. But, so yeah, like, so yeah, give us some slack for that. Like, give it, like, some time to develop. But I'm just leaving critiques for them. Okay. So I have 10 carrots, so we're going to talk to this person. Ah, you managed to grow those 10 carrots all by yourself. Well done, Greenie. You're now worthy enough for these tomato seed bags. You see, tomatoes are hard to... Oh, that's right. Okay, so when I first played this, they say you need, like, specific soil to grow the tomatoes, but I have no idea how that looks like. I don't know what rich soil looks like. I have no idea. I don't even know how to get rich soil. So, it's like I wasn't really able to complete the quest, and then the dude came up to me and was like, you failed your mission. And then the game shut itself off. So, yeah, I am kind of subbing in here because I honestly have no idea what that means. I don't know what rich soil means. I don't know how to get rich soil. There's not, like, a whole lot of, like, areas in the game. Like, there's this farm, and then there's the town, which is pretty small. Like, I don't think you guys saw the whole thing, but it's pretty much this. You can't go into the houses. Because it says you're being impolite. It's like there's not like a whole lot going on. Like this is it. You can't like go anywhere. You can't leave anywhere. You can go into buildings. So I'm not sure. I just don't know where to get the rich soil. So there needs to be a whole lot more to this. Yeah, like there's more characters. Hey, my dad told me about you. You're from the city, right? That's so cool. You can call me Chris. Do you want to be friends? Well, it's too late. We're friends now. Okay. And then there's this lady who's really rude. Who are you? What are you doing here? If you have anything to sell, I'm not interested. Go away now. So, yeah, I don't know what more to say than this. Yeah, I'm just going to try this game. The game is more developed. And game developers, please do not have the game close at any time. Because a lot of people use Bandicam or other streaming programs like that, and for things like Bandicam, when you exit the game crashes like that, it destroys all the recording. A lot of people use OBS. OBS doesn't really work for me. OBS will like pretty much save you. Has like if the game crashes, you can still get to the recording. The OBS just doesn't work on my computer very well, so I don't use it. So I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll check out this game again, maybe if they do more to it, and I'll see you guys next time on another episode of the Granny Joe Show. Hello guys, if you like this video, please consider checking out my game Vacant. It's free right now off of itch.io in early access. I would really love to hear you guys' feedback and comments and all that jazz. The link will be in the description if you want to see more.